Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. In this video, we will cover the latest and breaking news of B4U Global and its owner CEO Saif Rehman. There will be two parts. First, we will cover the details of the criminal charges which have been applied against the owner. And on the second, we'll cover the bail and what is the company's stand on this whole issue. So on Friday, the National Accountability Bureau filed a reference against B4U Global and its sponsors for raising illegal deposits from the public, operating pyramid schemes in violation of the Companies Act 2017. So the main charge is this: the owner of the company, he collected money from the investors, which was done illegally, and he was operating pyramid schemes. So mind it that in Pakistan, network marketing is illegal. So you cannot operate a pyramid scheme where you ask people to invest, and then when they bring in more members, they earn a commission, and when those people invite more members, you earn more commission. So government has banned these schemes, and doing this is a violation of the Companies Act 2017. So this is the main charge against the owner of the company. So the owner has been named as the main suspect in the reference. So what is a reference? Reference is simply a document of evidence or the crimes. So it's a criminal charges which have been filed against the owner. So when the National Accountability Bureau have got this evidence which they can think that they can convict somebody in the court of law, so this is called a reference. But now there will be a trial. Earlier this was an inquiry, then it turned into investigation. Now it has turned into a trial. So who have been named? There are six others beside the owners, and they are mostly his family members. According to the reference, the suspects collected illegal investment of rupees 16 billion Pakistan rupees. So you can collect it into your own currency, so to judge how much the level of this scheme was. Earlier, the NAB was saying that this amount was 100 billion. But they have decreased it because, many people do not come forward and give evidence. And in network marketing or pyramid schemes, many people who invest, ask others to invest, are their family members. So not many people come forward and give complaints. Also, there's a fear of backlash, and people do not go to this government organization. So the claim which is made by the government has been reduced to 16 billion, which is still a lot of money. NAB is saying that the group CEO Saif Rehman made 20 companies. So actually there was a one company, B4U. This was not registered by the Security and Exchange Commission of Pakistan. So the government is saying that this entity does not exist. But they made 20 companies which were registered by the Security and Exchange Commission, and which the Security and Exchange Commission is now saying that they violated their provisions under which they were made. So he made 20 companies to work for his fraud scheme, as the government is claiming, and cheated 400,000 people using 56 different bank accounts. So the money was collected illegally from the public, and it was a pyramid scheme, and they were put into different bank accounts, and the bank accounts were maybe of the companies which were registered legally. So it's a very complicated things these are. The suspects were not holding licenses for collecting money for investment purposes, the reference said. And the suspects showed their investment company as legal and looted the investment of the masses. So this is another criminal charge which has been brought forward. Is this for every company which can raise money from the public? There is a license which is granted by the Security and Exchange Commission of Pakistan. In this case, there was no such thing, because when the government give permission to some company to raise funds, like when a company goes IPO or offers shares, there's a lot of mechanism, and there are some built-in protection packages for the investors. And in these companies where you don't have any protection from fraud, when a company just comes and starts collecting money from the people. And they're also saying that they were saying that their company was legal. You know, when the people were asking them, is your company legal? So they said, yes, they are registered by the Pakistan authorities. But just being registered does not mean that what you are doing is legal or not. Some of their businesses were legal, like they had a motorcycle factory, they had a taxi, a cab service like Uber, and they also had few other departmental stores. But what they were doing was illegal, as the government is saying. Also, another thing which is in the reference is this: the companies, they were earning not money, they were showing losses, they're registered companies, but they were giving a profit of 7 to 20%, which is, you are aware, this is not humanly possible. No business in the world can give this much profit. So whenever a company starts giving this much profit, there's always some issue with it later on. Either they are not following the regulatory requirements, or is this a Ponzi scheme or not? Because you can see that the banks give so much less profit and these companies give 10 times more profit than this. So this is the detail of the reference, and there will be now a criminal trial. And let's see what happens there. As far as the bail is concerned, the date of the bail is 10th of February, and we will see what will happen. Earlier they were trying for bail, and their main stance was this, that the owner of the company is behind bars for a few months now. It's been more than 6 months, I guess, and the reference has not been filed, but now the court has, the NAB has filed a reference. So let's see what happens. And overall, the money of the people is still stuck, and the government and the company is claiming that when they will come back, when they will come out of the prison, like when they will get the bail, first they said that they will return the money, but now they have changed their position a little, and they are now saying that when they will come out of prison, they will then ask the courts to open their bank accounts, because you know the government had closed down their bank accounts because the money is of people's money is in the bank accounts. So NAB, what this does is that during investigation it can close the bank accounts. So it will be another long wait for the investors, because there will be another long case, and after that, if the court allows the bank accounts opening, only then the investors can get their money, because the investors were thinking that there is some money stashed away somewhere and CEO will come out and he will give the money. So this is not the case. So this is the situation. We'll keep you up to date what happens. Do not invest in any company where they offer a lot of profit. Do like and subscribe for more of these videos. Thank you.